the ID means it is a unique thing what we are giving, and the width is 500 and height is 500. So in the HTML5 canvas, element is an interface. So it is an interface that allows to draw and manipulate the graphics on a web page. Other methods for styling what we are having is a setting styles. So here you can see fill style, stroke style and line width. When you want to have a specified thing, we can use the pixel manipulation. Hello everyone, welcome to the next session of the multimedia animation. I am Sanjana, faculty of BCA department, Vidhyaashram First Grade College, Temple of Excellence, MYSURU. So today we will be learning about the canvas of the unit 4 of the multimedia animation. So here HTML5 canvas. And in today's agenda, what do you mean by the rendering context and the browser support for the canvas and the HTML5 canvas example, how we can draw the graphics using this example, that is an example what we are giving, and how we can draw the rectangle and the path and also the line. So here, what do you mean by canvas? So here in the HTML5, we are having a special tag, that is the canvas tag, which we can use for drawing the graphics. So this tag uses the thing called as a script, that is the JavaScript, and also the get context to draw the graphics. So here, to draw the graphics and also the icons and logos, we will be using the canvas tag, which is available in the HTML5. So here we will be having different rendering effects. So you can see here we have listed the different rendering context. So the first, what do you mean by this rendering context? So in the HTML5 canvas, element is an interface. So it is an interface that allows to draw and manipulate the graphics on a web page. So mainly we will be drawing the graphics on the web page using this rendering context. So here we are having the overview of the canvas rendering context. So here the first one, as I said, is a tag, which is a canvas tag. So here the canvas tag defines a container where graphics will be drawn. So when we mention the canvas in the HTML code, it will create a container where we can draw the graphics. So here you can see it is having a canvas and the attributes. So what are the attributes we are having? The ID, height and width. So these are the attributes of the canvas tag. Here the ID means it is a unique thing what we are giving, and the width is 500 and height is 500. So this will give you a container of the height and width 500 and the attribute having the ID my canvas. Next, getting the rendering context. So as I said, the canvas tag mainly used to draw the graphics with the JavaScript and the get context. So here we are having a method called as a get context method. So it is used to get the context of the canvas and it can accept different types of context. So what is this context? For example, here I have mentioned the 2D. So here 2D means it will give you a two-dimensional context or a 2D graphics. So that is the main thing for the canvas what we want to draw a graphics. So here other methods that are there in the rendering context. So you can see drawing a shape using the rendering context. Here you can have a list. The first one is a begin path. So this method uses to start a new path in the canvas. Next, move to. So other method we are having move to X and Y. So these are the axes like a graph having X axis and Y axis. So here this method move to moves the pen to a specific point. Next one is a line to. Again, it draws a line to the point having X and Y. Next, arc, X, Y, radius, a start angle and the end angle. So this will draw an arc to what we have given. The next one is a close path. This closes the current path, and stroke, it will renders the outline to the current path, and fill fills the current path. So whenever you want to draw a line or a path, we will be using these methods. So these are the common methods what we are using when drawing in a canvas. So next, other methods for styling what we are having is a setting styles. So here you can see fill style, stroke style and line width. So this is mainly used to style the canvas what we are drawing. So here sets the color or the pattern used to fill the shapes and sets the color or the pattern for the outline of the shape. So mainly fill style means it will fill inside the shape, whereas the stroke style it will give you an outline for the shape. Next, line width sets the width of the line, that is the thickness of the line what we are drawing. Next, we are having text drawing. So these are particularly for the drawing of the lines or the paths what we want to have in our graphics. Next, we are having the text drawing. So here particularly we will be using the text where we can style the text. The first one is a font. So this sets the font style for the text. And the next one is a fill text, and here you can see text X and Y. So particularly the text what we want, we will be filling the text with the X and Y axis. Draw the fill text at the specific position. And next, stroke text. So again it will draw the outline to the text. And that was about the text. Next we are having the transformation. So here we will be using methods like rotate, scale and translate. So here rotate rotates the canvas construct by specified angle. To rotate the shape we will be using a rotate method. And next the scale method. So this will scale the canvas by specified factors. And next translate. So moves the canvas by specified thing, that is the amount of the point or the thing what you want to give. Next, image and the patterns. So here draw image and create pattern are the two methods what we are using for images and pattern. So this is used to draw the image and create the pattern to the canvas. Next, pixel manipulation. So here get image data and here put image data. So here the pixel manipulation is also available. So this will get pixel data from the specified rectangle or the shapes what you want, and here puts the image data back into the canvas. So when you want to have a specified thing, we can use the pixel manipulation. And next, other things, that is the browsing support. Now we have seen the thing that is the rendering context. So we had the different methods for the rendering context to draw the shapes using the canvas. So we will be using those methods in upcoming our class, and we will be drawing the shapes. Next, what are the browsers that supports this canvas? So here is the listed thing. The first one is a Google Chrome. So this Chrome is fully supported. And next, Mozilla Firefox. And here you can see Safari, Microsoft Edge, Opera and Internet Explorer, Mobile, Safari. So these are the things that Android browser and touch support. So these are the browsers which support the canvas to view in a web page. So these are browsing supporters. Next, here an example how this canvas looks. So these are just example of the canvas. So the first one is a hello text. So here we are using the canvas and setting the font, stroke style and the stroking text. So in the rendering context, we have seen the text drawing. So using that method, we have drawn this example hello text. And next example, you can see just a simple line. So what are the things we have used? The code gets the canvas element and its 2D context for drawing, and it moves the drawing cursor to the top left corner. So here we are giving X and Y axis thing, and also it defines the line from 0 to 0, 200 to 100. So what are the axes or the points what we are given? And finally it draws the line on the canvas using the stroke method. So here a simple line using these things. Another example how it works. So here you can see it is a thing what we have created, and here we have used the script to create the filled rectangle, and it clears the part of it and then draws the stroked rectangle on the canvas. And the shapes are drawn using the JavaScript. As I said, in the canvas, the main thing we will be using the JavaScript and get context with the rendering context method what we have taken. So here, using those things, we have drawn this image. So next, the first is the how we can draw a rectangle using the canvas. So to draw the rectangle, previously we have learned how we can draw the rectangle using the HTML5 and SVG. So what is SVG? That is the scalable vector graphics. Now you will be learning how we can draw the rectangle using the canvas. So here the first thing is we have to get the canvas context. So here it can access the element using the document.getElementById. And to have a 2D drawing, what is the main thing? That is we will be using the getContext2D. Next, the thing is we have to draw a rectangle. So the main we are having is a 3 ways to draw the rectangle. So here filled rectangle. So here it is a fill rect method where we will be specifying the axis with the height and width. And the next one is a stroked rectangle, that is the outline that is stroke rect with the XY width height. And next, cleared rectangle, that is erasing, and here it will be having same thing, that is XY and height and width. So using those 3 how we can draw. So here a simple example. So starting, as I said, when we are drawing a shape, we will be using the canvas tag, the script and a get context. So the first thing here you can see I have used the canvas tag, and the attributes it is having ID, that is the my canvas, and width 400 and height 400. Next, the JavaScript. So to use the JavaScript in HTML, we will be using a tag called as a script tag. So here I have taken the script tag and I have taken 2 variables. So what are the 2 variables? That are the canvas and the CTX. So these 2 are the variables, and I have taken var. So whenever you want to specify the variable, we will be using the var. So here var canvas document.getElementById my canvas. So to draw on the canvas, we will be using the ID. So to get the ID of the canvas, that is the my canvas. After that, I have used var CTX, and here the canvas what you have mentioned here I have taken with the dot operator and getting the context 2D to have a 2D shape. Now that is over. Next, what we want to draw is a rectangle. So to draw the rectangle, we had 3 ways, and here you can see using this one, that is the variable CTX dot fill style. So now I want to fill style, that is the blue color. To fill the rectangle, I am using the blue color, and CTX fill rect. So here I am using fill rect, and here you can see we had XY width and height. So here X and Y is 50-50 and the height and width is 150 and 100. Next is a stroked rectangle. So the style is red, that is the outline, that is the stroke what we are giving, and the line width, that is the thickness, is 5. And here I have drawn the stroke rect, and here the X and Y and height and width what we have given 100, 100, 150 and 100. Next is the clear part of the canvas, that is the clear rect. So here what the thing you have to clear. So this is a simple example to draw the rectangle using 3 methods. So this is the output what you have given, or a output you will be getting. So this is how we can draw a rectangle using 3 different ways in a canvas. The main thing is you should have a canvas tag and the attribute and the script tag and the methods and the rendering context. So next, how we can draw the path. So as I said in the rendering context, we are having begin path, move to the point, draw the line and close path methods. So we have seen those methods. Using those methods, we can draw the path. So here in the canvas, paths are the sequence of connected line, curves and shape. So what do you mean by path in canvas? These are just lines, curves and shape. So to draw that one, we will be using different methods for the beginning path, begin path, and to move the point, we will be using move to, and to draw the line, that is the draw line, what we have to draw. So we will be using a line to method, and to close the path, that is the close path. So here the example how we can draw the path. So again, here we are having full HTML code. So these are the title, that is the simple canvas example. And here I have style. So if you are using a style tag, means it is an internal, and I have given border, that is 1px solid black. So this is just an additional thing what we are adding or we are styling for the canvas. So here you can see the main thing, the main path begins from the canvas ID. So here again the canvas ID I have given, and here you can see again var canvas, var ctx, two variable, getting the element ID and getting the context 2D. And after that here start the new path for drawing. So here we will be using ctx, that is the var what we have created, variable dot begin path method. So begin path begins the path, and next move to the pen to the starting point. So here it will move, that is the 50 and 50 x and y what we have given. And here line 2, so the line 2 is 250 and 50. And the last, here you can see another line, that is the line 2, 250 and 250. And here draw the line back to, again draw the line back to, again we have given 50 and 250. And last, close the path. So here fill the style, that is the sky blue, and here fill method again called, and here the stroke style is a dark blue, and the line width is 5, and again the stroke is called. So here if you observe, I have taken line to 1 time, 2 times, and here 3 times. That is the last one will get back, and here it will draw. So 3 times. So what is this output? You will be getting the output like this. So how? Here you can see the sky blue for filling the rectangle of the path what we have created. Inside, that is the sky blue we have filled, and dark blue is the stroke what we have given, and the black is the thing what we have created, and the width is 5. So this is the path. It has moved 3 times. So here you can see an example how the output will be. So the path, begin the path, move to, line to. So using those things you can create and shapes what you want. The main thing is you should use the graphics, that is the like this. So x-axis and y-axis, you should know what are the points what we are giving. So here we have given certain points like 50, 250, 100, 200. So those points what you are giving, you should try and error with the shapes what you are trying. So this is how we can draw the path. Next here, another thing, that is how we can draw the lines. So in the same way, like a path, we will be using the begin path, move to, line to, and the stroke to draw a line. So here the Canvas API provides a straightforward way to draw the lines on the canvas using various methods and to create the different types of line. So those methods are nothing but the path methods or the methods in the rendering context, that is begin path, move to, line to, stroke, and different rendering context. So here there are other certain properties in the line, and here you can see the line width set the thickness of the line. So this line width will set the thickness, and next stroke style that defines the color or the style of the line. Line cap that specifies the style of the line, that is the round, square, or the but what we want to have a cap. And next line join defines the shape of the joints where two lines meet, example round, bevel, or the meter. So these are the properties what we can mention while drawing the line. So next here we are having the example how we can draw this line. So again the same thing, the title we have given the canvas drawing line, and here the canvas is having ID my canvas width 500, height 500, and here I have used the inline styling CSS. So here inline style border 1px solid. So solid color what we are mentioning, and it is a black. So now I have given the tag canvas. The next is you should have a script. So begin with the script. Again, I have taken the variables of the two, that is the canvas and the CTX. So here the canvas document.element, get the element by ID my canvas and get the context 2D. So now this 2 is over. With the help of this var, we will be having or setting the line. So here ctx.stroke style, that is the blue color, the line color, and here ctx.line width, that is the phi, width of the line, and here begin the path, that is starting a new path, and here move to the position what you want to have a pen, that is 50 and 50, line to 450 and 450. And the next is a stroke method, that is the rendering of the method what we have given, and close the body HTML and the script tag. So here is the simple output of what we have given. So here we are having a simple line, that is the color of a blue line what we have given using the canvas. So here we have learned how we can draw the rectangle, path and line using the canvas. In the next session, we will be learning how we can draw the Bezier curve and the quadratic curves and using images and the creating a gradient, all by using the canvas. Thank you.